Okay, we can start now whenever you're ready.
Yeah? You're the... I know you're the one hosting.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Give me a second. I need to close Minecraft.
Don't you hate it when you have to close Minecraft to record a podcast?
Well, you can start whenever you want. Wait, I'm still playing. Get out of my room! I'm still playing Minecraft! Hola, meu nome é Pino. A esquerda dançando samba é Garb. É o cara de motocicleta. Esse é o Chuki.
Bless you.
Chuki!
That's how they say it. You want to hear it?
You sound like you legitimately were practicing.
It sounds like you had a fucking stroke is what happened.
I could do it better.
Yeah.
Hola, meu nome é Pino. A esquerda dançando samba é Garb. É o cara de motocicleta. Isso é Chuki.
Hola.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. They don't know what they were doing because I said that in Portuguese.
He could have just called me a racist word and I wouldn't have known.
I can't believe this is the most cultured episode of the podcast.
Guys.
Welcome back. Yeah, dude. Welcome to Culture Month. Wait, no, it's October.
Culture Month? Oh, man.
What I would... Now, the translation of that is, hey guys, my name's Pino. To the left, dancing samba very dramatically. Well, that's Garb.
It's a wrong country, but I'm still dancing. You can't stop me.
I can't believe this is the most hated episode of the podcast. And the guy on the motorcycle popping wheelies, well, that's Chuck. Whoa, look at that guy go.
Whoa. That was wicked dope.
That was wicked.
That was epic.
That was totally wicked.
That was radical.
That was genial, mi amigo.
Amigo.
Hi, if you're wondering why we're all doing horrible accents of Brazilians and
okay,
not
wait a second. No one else did besides you. So chill
exactly.
out.
That's why I said why I did a horrible accent. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks. This time we got it right. This time, am I right?
Left.
It's been about. Excuse me.
Huh?
What is time?
Time is 5:45. 50.
That's not even right.
That's not even close.
It's left.
It is right.
I'm gonna go fucking take a nap and wake me up when we're doing the fucking episode.
We can start again if you want.
No, keep going. Just
why
stop.
are you going
this
to
train
sleep?
keeps moving.
Why are you going to sleep? You're hurting my feelings.
It's nighttime.
No, it's not. I can see the sun.
Not
I can see it plain as day.
Not if you close your eyes, you can't.
I mean, apparently you took off your glasses too soon.
Oh,
You can't
why is
even
it
hear
so
it.
dark?
I don't have my hearing aids in. What do you mean?
Oh, no. Anyways, hi guys. Welcome back to the Funky Anime Podcast. How are you guys doing? You know, I don't ever ask you, even though I ask you every week. How are you guys
We
doing?
talk about anime?
I'm doing okay.
You doing
know?
all right?
Okay.
Okay. Garb, how are you doing?
I'm great.
That's great.
I finished the website. Life's great.
Oh, you weren't finished? Okay. Okay, now okay, cool. I was pretty good too. God, this one's already a train wreck. Thank you guys for tuning back in after that 5 minutes of complete nothingness. If you want to follow us, you can always go at 3 A-Weebros. That is TRHEE, as I spelled it incorrectly. AWTBROS. The 3 Rebros.
Wait, huh? Can you spell it again one more time?
THREEAWEEBROS. 3 A-Weebros.
TH. What was the next one?
E.
Oh my fucking god.
E. A. Wait a second. Aren't you the admin of the Twitter?
No, of the website.
Why don't you just click on the link?
I don't think it actually says 3 Rubros anywhere on the website. Whoops. Except for like the link to the Patreon.
That's fine. Which you can subscribe to if you want. We have 3 tiers. $1, $5, and $10.
Brought it together. We brought it all back around.
Thank you,
I mean,
Cosmos.
Garb's having a little stroke. Not Garb. Chuck's having a little stroke over there.
Thank you, Cosmos and Sid, for being our patrons.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate you guys so much. Please excuse our friend over there. He's not feeling too well.
He's having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I don't know what could have onset that. We were just trying to make a show right here. Anyways. Well, boys, I hope you packed your luggage, because we're going on a trip.
Oh, boy, where are we going?
Okay. We're not going to Brazil.
Okay, nice.
Because we're going to the the totally real world. Real country. And I'm saying it's as real because it's not real. It's called Diamandra. We're going to the sunny side of Diamandra as we watch Michiko and Hatchin for this week's episode, which was chosen by me again. So it's going to be either a hit or a real hard miss, if you know what I mean. But we'll see. We'll see. So let me give you a rundown. So Michiko and Hatchin, or Michiko to Hatchin, started actually a long time ago. The first episode came out in 2008, and funny enough, we're approaching, I believe, the 11th year, because it aired on the 15th of October. So strangely fitting. Yeah,
wow.
Strangely fitting.
Crazy.
But think about it. 11 years ago. That's pretty old.
What's
the
Pino,
oldest one?
That's not that old.
Pino,
I mean,
what were you doing 11 years ago?
11 years ago?
Yeah.
Almost. I almost went totally real on you. I was like, we were trying to help my grandpa in his health condition. So,
nice.
But if I wasn't, I was in 7th grade or something.
Wait, 11. Wait, how many? What?
Probably.
Time.
24 minus 11. Is that 11? Is that 7th or 8th?
Wait. 24 minus 11 is 13. I don't know what.
I think I did math wrong.
Yeah.
Is that 20 years?
Wait, what?
Where am I?
Okay, 8 plus 10 is 18. Plus 1 is 19, which is 11.
Uh-huh. Wait.
Yeah, it's 11 years. It's been 11. It's 2019.
My brain hurts.
As you can see, all of our viewership is left because none of us here can do basic arithmetic. Mathematicians here. It's hurt Chuck so much that he's gone into another spiraling, screamy hissy fit because he too forgot how to math. Anyways, I was doing something in 2008. I don't really care what I was doing in 2008 because it's 2019,
you were voting for
baby.
Obama.
Guys, did we ever find out his last name? Oh my gosh! I don't think that was the legal voting age.
I remember 2008, 2000 late. That's the only other thing I remember.
I can't believe you just brought in the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh my god.
That's the only other thing I remember.
There are new sponsors,
guys,
but only Will.i.am, not Fergie. Yeah,
Fergie.
Not even Apple the app.
Man,
not even the other guy I can't remember.
I really wish Apple the app was gonna sponsor this episode, but apparently not.
No. Who was the other guy? Was he not Cisco? It was what was his name? I don't remember his name. It was like Wildfire.
Why?
Look it up.
Wait. I need
members of Black Eyed Peas. Sorry, guys. This is completely important for the podcast. Taboo. Thank you. It was something weird like that.
I'm gonna delete myself from the world.
I'm gonna delete
his final message. Goodbye.
Change the world. Goodbye.
End the podcast. My final message. Goodbye.
Ain't the only one saying that.
I think we did it. We broke Chuck super early this time.
I'm gonna make that.
Garb, high five.
That's a world record.
That's pretty good.
That's gonna be the outro to this episode.
End the podcast. Remember the last time we got him to laugh that hard was the good old season 1. All right.
I totally forgot about that video until now. Thinking about it again makes me laugh.
What do you mean my father's Hiroshi? Anyways, while Chuck keeps laughing in the background, I might as well get this show on the road. So again, we watched Michiko and Hatchin. I think we need the technical difficulties right here.
So has literally anyone heard of this show?
I have actually.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm asking you that later.
Okay.
God. We watched Michiko and Hatchin.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Again, aired in. I hope we did, because if not, I'm gonna beat both senseless. Aired in 2008. And it was only 22 episodes, which again, it wasn't too bad. It was a nice little walk, I guess, compared to everything else we've watched.
Yeah.
So,
nice little romp through child abuse town.
Yeah, okay, sure. You didn't have to introduce it that way.
It's
but
the
okay.
truth, though.
Yeah, sure, okay. How about child trauma time?
Well,
that's fair.
Yeah.
there's a lot of abuse, though. I don't know what.
Not just the children, but the men and the women, too.
No, you can't prequel me. Not today.
Not in the year 2019.
Not until the movie comes out. This series was produced by Studio Manglobe, which unfortunately is no longer open. I believe they shut down in around 2015.
Man, I wonder why.
They went bankrupt, but they had produced hits such as Samurai Champloo, Ergo Proxy.
Say that again?
Samurai Champloo.
Shampoo.
Shampoo.
I thought you said shampoo.
Dude, I love Samurai Shampoo.
Shampoo.
It is good for my bun and my hair. But Ergo Proxy, Dead Man Wonderland, Gangsta, yes, I said it that way, fellas, and Samurai Flamenco. So we have some like names that are pretty big, and some that
never heard of any. Of them.
Never heard of any of them.
Really?
I mean, Samurai Champloo is actually.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't heard of Samurai Champloo.
Maybe if I saw a picture of it, I would recognize it, but off the top of my head, it does not ring a single bell.
Yeah. But again, not too much under their belt, but they did some stuff. I mean, I've seen Dead Man Wonderland myself. It's not the greatest because they never finished it. But it's a good time. I mean, if you like a lot of blood, but you know,
man,
we'll watch that eventually. That's another Pino show. The director this time around was Miss Sayo Yomamoto, who actually, this was her first time directing like something big, so that was pretty cool. She would later go on to direct Yuri on Ice.
Yep.
And
because she also created Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, and Lupin the Third, a woman called Fujiko Mine. Thank you. God, it's the autumn allergies coming around.
Yeah, one of the other things that Yamamoto actually did was that she actually did a couple of episodes on Penny and Stocking.
Mm-hmm. And she also did a couple on Space Dandy.
Yeah,
and,
she did the
actually.
ED. She did the ED for Space Dandy. So
right, she does like a lot of storyboards and like some episode directing. But again, Michiko and Hatchin was her first big old show. So
yeah,
we'll see how that went for her. We also have the participation of Mr. I'm gonna get it wrong again.
Bless you.
Shinichiro Watanabe. As a producer for the music this time around, but he was known as for his work in Cowboy Bebop. Again, Samurai Champloo. Oh God, Samurai Champloo. I'm turning into Sean Connery.
Samurai Champloo.
He was in space. He was in Space Dandy.
I'm the girl from Pirates of the Caribbean. I hate Jack Sparrow.
Oh my God. And more recently, his work with Carol and Tuesday, which is something I've had my eye on, but I haven't had time to watch it. It's one of those recent.
You better put your eye back in your eye hole.
Yeah, because it's a music anime, and that's what I'm really interested about.
Wait, which one was it? I completely.
Carol and Tuesday.
Oh yes. I
hear that's fantastic.
I've heard.
It actually just ended not too long ago, a couple days ago. So yeah, and again, Garb already spoiled it, but I was going to ask you guys your initial experience or
never fucking heard
no
of
history.
It. Not once. This is
it went under the radar a lot, and that's what I've been reading on the forums a lot. It's like, nobody knows about this show.
Well, yeah, no wonder. But like the one time that I did hear about it was that you told me about the opening once, and then that was it. That's the only time I've ever heard about it, before or after.
As for me, as most of my shows go, it's either I just click on a link and say, "Ooh, it looks like fun," or I watched it on Toonami. Which, in the case, I watched it on Toonami when it aired. I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. I think it aired in like 2013, but I didn't brush up on that.
While you're on the topic, do you mind explaining what a Pino show is for those who have not attended a FAP meeting before?
I don't know why they would be attending this one out of all of them, but okay.
Another wiki admin.
Hey man. Black Lagoon is number 3.
Dude.
Nobody
but the
knew.
Thing is, Black
nobody
Lagoon's
knew anything.
No, see, the thing is, Black Lagoon's a good anime. Huh?
I don't think you guys rated it that well, so I'm gonna.
I know that was my fault. It was a good show.
None of y'all rated it that well.
I rated it like a 3 point something, right?
Yeah, that's above average.
That's
yeah. If it's not.
But if I rate something at 3.9, I get crucified on the Patreon server. I see how it is.
Well, yeah, whenever it's like a good show, like K-On! Or Konosuba.
Konosuba bad. Come on. K-On! I still enjoyed K-On! It just I just didn't enjoy it as much.
I think we all ranked Black Lagoon a little bit low, but you know what?
Your opinions are wrong.
Now you get to tell me that in Spanish and or Portuguese. That's gonna
Hola,
be fun.
¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Tu opiniones
son malos.
Es no bueno.
What have I done to deserve this?
Yeah.
But yes, a Pino show usually consists of a couple or a combination or one of each of these things. School time setting, whether it be high school or college, whichever it is.
Even though
there's usually a lot of blood.
College.
It's usually filled with a lot of blood for some reason.
Weirdly.
Not always. Even
usually
in the comedy
in an urban environment.
Yeah, usually in an urban environment, usually kind of grounded-ish in like a real setting.
Yeah.
Rather than like a sea of ocean. Yeah. We don't count One Piece as a Pino show. It's just a show Pino likes.
Yeah. You can't. One Piece is just a show.
Not until the noodle commercials, then it became.
If they fucking make those noodle commercials real shit, like I'm a watch.
I'm a cry and watch and eat some noodles along with it. But yeah, it consists of a lot of blood, usually a lot of heavy theming for a type of show. There's usually going to be a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something. It's either aired on Toonami.
Yeah, it
has probably aired on Toonami. Let me see here. Nothing. Nothing else. There's a lot of shooty. There's a lot of. There's a dub. Yeah, there's usually always a dub. Excuse me first. Oh my god!
Hey, now that he's not here, let's make fun of him.
Yes, I brought the phone closer. Excuse me while I go on the word. What is the word? What is the word?
He's stalling.
I'm stalling because I'm trying to find the mute button. There.
Congrats.
Boy, I wish I had something funny to say.
Boy, I wish I was asleep. Man, this is gonna be cut out. I'm really tired.
Life is tiring.
My final message. Goodbye. That made.
I do apologize. I was being asked about bread. Anyways.
What kind of bread? What kind of bread?
The whole week.
I'm I'm really glad.
And that is all the context I feel obliged to give you.
I'm really glad that we were both super intrigued about the bread type instead of this actual fucking show. Continue.
Is this still chocolate? Oh boy.
Pino!
Anyways, but yeah, I saw it on Toonami years ago. Apparently, I forgot the first half because all I remembered when I was rewatching it was the second half. But we'll give our thoughts in a second. So then let's just jump right into it. Let's start with those animations and the art of the show. Chuck, take it away.
Looks weird.
Okay, Garb, take it away.
Yeah, you go for it. Go for it.
I don't know. It's hard to articulate, but something about, especially the first scene with the preacher dude, and he looks like that one joke episode of Panty and Stocking where they all look really ugly, just to look really ugly to contrast against the rest of that show. I don't know. I don't want to say it was off-putting, but it didn't exactly entrance me immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I did appreciate though how all the because the majority of the cast has darker skin, and I'm really glad that it's not just like the fucking like sausage lips that's really bad and I hate. And
oh god,
and a lot of anime.
When you said sausage lips, I actually pictured sausages. Yeah, no, you're right, and it's very nice not having that.
And
that's what would you call it, like a stereotype? Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Racist.
It's nice not having
like caricature.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a big yikes.
Yeah, a yikes.
When you see that.
Especially going from like the original Dragon Ball, where there's like a ton of that shit, and it's like
yeah, there's some yikes moments, but I kind of like the style. It's not overtly like super out there, It works for what it is. It matches with a lot of what Manglobe did, especially with like Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, they all had like elongated kind of
features
bodies, like their features, like a lot of tall. I feel like that's kind of a similar kind of trend for those types of early anime in that time, because I know spoilers, when we do eventually watch Code Geass, you're going to see a lot of that elongated thing, and that's going to be. I think that's like an old show too.
Well, that's
Clamp.
Sense. Clamp's like whole design is that's not just like that time period, but definitely I see what you're saying within the
because even Cowboy Bebop ish was they were kind of long. They're long boys.
It's those 2000s anime that really you can really tell, especially with stuff like that, like like the first Fruits Basket series. They got long legs, but then again, in the 2019 version, they also got long legs. But overall, the style is not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. It's just, I would say maybe a tad dated. I still think it holds up, is what I'm saying. It holds up, but it's just different.
I wouldn't say dated as much as it's just different. You're right. So
yeah,
and especially when it comes to like a lot of because I feel like it. I want to say kind of like where Black Lagoon kind of tried to go with more human-looking characteristics and features. Like they try to go for it, especially with the male and some of the female characters as well.
Yeah.
Like we'll talk about like Satoshi. Like he has that kind of he has like that kind of more like believable human kind of face. Like same with Michiko at some points. Like and like when young Michiko.
I don't know, because I feel like they're still. Like if you took the Black Lagoon style of like not Rock, because Rock was the main character.
Rock was the generic one.
No, I know. I'm trying to think of the other characters, but like if
there
you
was
took
Benny.
Yes, Ben. Who's the
Benny's computer boy?
I know who
Dutch
Benny
was.
I'm trying to think of the black
Mr.
guy.
Chang.
His name.
Oh, Dutch, black guy.
Dutch, yeah.
Dutch.
So like if you took that style and you kind of animified it a little bit. Animified it. Like that's what you would get this type of deal, because they still have the bigger eyes, less defined noses, especially that you notice a lot of, because like
you see more of the nostrils rather than
you just see like the little two blips on their face. But then like a lot of the more side characters, they are also like more. I wouldn't say detailed, but less attractive, conventionally attractive, if you will.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like the Chinese shopkeeper, he was.
Oh my god, that was
a little feller.
That was a bit rough. That was a bit rough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That one was a little hard to look at.
That dub was also kind of yikes, but
It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of rough.
For the time, I get it. I mean, I kind of get it.
Yeah,
but
I kind of get it.
It's
but
still a yikes.
You're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, style is not that bad. It definitely hits that gritty kind of style, especially with the backgrounds. Because there's a lot of grime. Is one of the things that you see a lot of.
He said the word.
What, grime?
Background.
Oh,
background. Okay. We're almost there, boys.
No, but I really liked it. There's a good style, especially because you are in these city settings. But
and not just like the bustling cities. You're in like some of the pueblos, and like some of them were just like kind of townish areas, like more poverty-ish locations, which
What you don't see a lot of in anime, which was nice. Like that's what really stood out to me, because you always see a lot of Japanese neighborhoods, stuff like that, and you don't really see and this is the same thing with Black Lagoon. Like this South American more building style, and you can kind of see just how it looks differently, and I'm like, oh man,
heavily based with like the Brazilian undertones. And
absolutely, 100%.
I definitely understand why they don't go outside of Japan very often now, but it doesn't always work out. That's all I'll say for now.
I don't know. Like stylistically wise, it was a pretty good looking show. I didn't have any real complaints besides the odd character. I don't really like some weird animation here and there, but
it's just jarring at first, but you get used to it.
I don't know.
I mean that other police officer, the bald one, his head always bothered me. Still, he was just like a big old finger.
His head looked like a thumb, like a legit.
He looked like an alien.
Like
let's be real.
That's what we got from Area 51. We got the fucking inspector.
That's what we came back with.
Just him.
We were there, guys. I don't know if you knew. We were at Area 52.
You should have watched my Twitch live stream. We were at Area 52. We were like, oops, wrong place.
And then we went home.
Went home with no Ian Sinclair with us.
Rip, dude. One day we'll find Ian Sinclair. We all know he's an alien from another planet that is forced to do voice acting. He's too good for this
world. We know he's too good for this world.
Rest in peace, Ian.
But back with like the animation, I do like the colors, like all the color, like a lot of the warmer colors for all the their outsides and like sunsets and like dawn moments, and even like the grittier ones for the flashbacks that they have. It's a nice little contrast. It keeps everything the same. It always just felt like everything just always felt like it fit, at least in my opinion.
The flashbacks are actually the things that I do really like, is because they have like a sepia tone over it, and then it also has the edges kind of like
a little hazy,
blurred
fogged
out, and I was like, that's nice. I like whenever they do something more stylistic than just either black or white and shit like that. So it was good to see.
Love to see.
Very consistent visually.
And even some of the action scenes, I appreciated some of them. They're pretty fluid. I liked it. Did y'all catch that Akira reference with the near the end?
No.
With the motorbike.
I'll
post it.
Yes, I do. I do, but also my Discord just shit itself, and I didn't hear you for like 10 seconds. So I'm like,
the little motorcycle bit where she's just like comes in to save Hatchin. And it's like the call back to the Akira.
Well,
kind of motorcycle.
as every popular anime tries to do, because it's such an iconic shot. But
if it isn't Akira, it's Evangelion.
Yeah.
When are we watching Evangelion?
I don't want to mess. I don't want to mess with my psyche for now. I already watched Joker.
Who would even pick it? Who would even get to have the honors?
It wouldn't even be me, because I didn't even watch it on Toonami when it was.
What? Man,
I think it aired on Toonami, and like they aired a lot of the movies too.
What a shame.
I didn't get to watch it.
One
but
day.
we'll see. One of us. Maybe one of you guys just like say, haha, you think you're gonna watch Dragon Ball Super? Psych, you're gonna watch Evangelion.
Honestly, I'd be like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we can't wait till we just sing that entire episode.
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the whole episode.
The episode will be
that.
in that beat. Everybody is singing in that beat.
Anyway, yeah, pretty good animation overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the backgrounds were pretty nice too, especially near the end with Jumbo and
all of
Michiko
the
walking back.
environments were pretty
Well,
good.
like I said before, you don't see it that often in anime, so it's always nice and refreshing to get a different setting than either stupid futuristic bullshit or Ikebukuro or whatever.
Hey, I'm kidding. No, I'm not bringing it. I'm not bringing it back.
Hey, but yeah.
What paired nicely with the images were the music. The OST was very much something that did stand out.
Yeah,
all the little horns are. I know at the time there wasn't vuvuzelas, but it was like those horns that they had.
Yeah,
it sounds like a monkey.
Yeah, it's good. I like the whole I just like how it just felt so like South American. Again, as being South American myself, it's not every day you find something like that, so it's nice. But it was a nice touch. I felt
there was
like
representation.
Yes.
One thing that I would really describe the OST as is raw. Like it's there's not a lot of cleanliness to it. Like there are a couple tracks with like piano, but even with the piano, you can like tell that it's not like a super refined recording. So I liked it. I liked the OST a lot. A lot of good music. And I think it was Michiko's theme. I don't know if it's her theme exactly, but whenever she does a fight scene or whatever, there's like a kind of electronic / rockish.
I think I found it.
Music. It's like Tirando o Kuro.
I found Mais Alto. But that's probably near the end. I think this song appeared near the end. But it's there's a nice variety of with your tropicals and your with your heavy hitters with some electronic and rock.
Yeah, I don't.
And some of even your hip hop stuff, underground stuff.
Yeah, I didn't.
This one.
I didn't because stuff like this sometimes can really pull you out of an anime, which the biggest example always that we go to is Kimono Friends with a cerulean theme where it's just dubstep, and so but with this it fits a lot more with the theming and the story that they're trying to tell, so it didn't I at least me, I didn't feel any pulled out of the story having that in the background.
I can agree.
It only added to the experience.
And even when you had more of those impactful scenes with the vocals and some of the lyrics, that was where it hit. You were just like, okay, okay, let's go.
Yeah, there were a couple really good intro songs that I was like, oh, okay, all right.
I'm vibing.
All right.
No,
all right, now
there it is.
All right.
Now, Hana. Yeah. Now, what's cooler than not having to be abused?
Not being abused.
That's right. All right, Michiko. I want y'all on your baddest, baby. I hate myself right now.
I am
your neighbor.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, shake it. God bless Andre 3000 and Outcast. Bless those boys.
Thank you,
Shout
Outcast.
Outs. Thank you. All right. But with the added lyrics into the songs, we can go ahead and jump into the the OP and the EDs. Y'all
Every time I heard the man yelling in the background, I thought someone was yelling in my house. Who is this?
I relate, especially the first time. And I thought it at times I thought it was my dad yelling across the room, but then I realized I don't have it. No, I'm kidding. He was at work. He was just at work. Don't worry.
I don't have it.
I always thought it was saying amigo.
Well, he says Arriba.
They're saying something probably in Portuguese because of the I think they're saying alegria, but there's probably lyrics. I don't know.
Some sangria in there. You know how it is.
Right. But the name of the first OP is, or the only OP is Paraíso, or Paradise in English, by Soil and Pimp Sessions. So, yes, I had to translate it twice for my Spanish listeners, because you remember, those two languages are different. Spain and Hispanic. Spanish is different. You learn everything every day. No, they're the same. Anyways, it's called Paraíso, and it really has that. It hits. It slaps. At least personally, I love it so much. I have it downloaded on my phone. Car rides home are great because I'm not angry anymore. I'm just going. And then I'm jealous in the fact that I can't play a trumpet or any kind of jazz instrument.
I can play trombone. I brought it out several episodes ago.
Oh, dude. I remember.
I don't have it with me, but you know how it is. But stylistically is the biggest thing that jumps out to me about this opening, especially because there's a lot of use of a lot of warm colors. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of reds, a lot of yellows, and then it transfers over time to a blue, more color palette, and then it transfers back to that bright color again, which I really like. It's a nice choice because this is not a generic anime opening. You won't get anything like this. I can't even think of something that would even be remotely related to this that I could say stylistically speaking.
Mm-hmm. The style is especially with the Michiko poses, it's it kind of reminds me of stickers, pinup stickers,
mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, they're pinups for sure.
And I thought that was a pretty good way to go. I like from the new word I learned, ombre, so many episodes ago. A lot of that is real nice here.
2 years ago.
Fine, I'll call it gradients if you want.
I'll slap you silly.
Okay, fine. The ombres are real nice. The color choices, excelente. Thank you for my weird Hispanic accent. And that Michiko with green hair, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not much going on.
Looks like Marina, and that makes me happy.
But I like the fact that, unlike many other openings where it's hey, here's what's going to happen. Whoops, there's a spoiler. This one's just nah, we're just looking for somebody. That's about it.
Yeah.
It just needs to look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is nice. It's
while there's not so much going on, I think it works because it is so stylistically different. And there are some points of action within it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, all the characters in it, well, it's just basically Michiko and Hatchin in the opening, but their colors change throughout the opening, which I really liked as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a good opening. I like the song, but it's not my favorite. That's one of the things that I'm okay, but I get why they did it. There's no marks against it, but personally, not my favorite song. Still good?
Your opinion is wrong. No, I'm kidding. Nah, that makes sense, and I get it because not everybody has the same kind of hip.
I just don't. There's, I guess.
Gotta listen to the full one though.
The full one's real good. I just feel
slaps. There's a part in the full one, if I can interrupt, for some reason, when they I think it's only when it's just the bass or when it's just the beat. It sounds like they're about to play the song from Undertale, the one with Mettaton when he's glorious. What is it?
Oh yeah, the
Death.
Yeah, Death by Glamour.
Music. Death by Glamour. Yeah, the first 2 seconds, I'm just okay, I'm ready to fight. Wait, no, wait a second. This isn't Mettaton.
Leg so hot.
Dude, leg so hot. But yeah. I guess for me, because whenever I listen to anime openings, I like the singing, I guess. You know.
Well, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, I can see that. You do like the singing.
I love me some singing, but this is a very good instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think personally, while I do like singing myself, I like vibe. I like feeling.
You like vibing?
I like
the vibe.
Do vibe check, dude.
Do vibe check.
That's basically it. No, I like feeling the music, especially since it's again. I'm gonna probably talk about all the South American undertones and like all the influences, but like having something like that without lyrics, like it's great because like I like having me some of that representation, and especially if it bops, at least for me. Like,
dude,
you catch me jogging.
Cultured.
That's my song.
Dude, my song.
But I think that's enough of the first one.
I liked it. It was
Pino
good.
be bobbing to bob in a min.
Garb, you have anything to add?
No.
Okay.
No. All right. So now the ending, which is all right. It's called "Best Friend" by Karuteto, I believe. Karuteto.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Bless you.
Thank you. That was the only ending until the last episode. But this one was a little slower, and I'll let Chuck tell you the rest.
Personally, I actually grew a lot on this ending.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's how I feel
was a
about
grower,
it too.
for sure.
It was a grower.
Well, because
Okay.
when they started, the first episode is a prison break. And then I'm like, okay, this is going to be, wild, whatever. And it is. The show still is pretty crazy and whatnot. But the sudden change to this very somber, more like, I guess, R&B type
Yeah, I can see that.
ending is, it was just like, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But as you play through it more and more, you're like, oh, I like this. It's a good
Yeah, the
song.
music's real nice. It's
It's a very simple ending as well, which isn't really a bad thing for this, I don't think, because it has a lot of like graffiti art that kind of moves and flows with the song.
With a combination of like pictures, I guess, because they all like some of them look like photographs, like of the buildings and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like this traveling fish, I still don't get. What
Yeah,
the
there's a
is there
fish and
for.
then a dude at the end.
The fish turns into a dude who turns into a bird.
Yeah, and then he becomes
there-
an angel or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's really. There's probably some symbolism there that I just. My
I
brain
don't think I
doesn't work.
found anything when I was looking, but it's a nice thing to look at from time to time.
Yeah,
But it is definitely a
skipped
grower.
It was a skip as well most of the time.
Yeah.
Which is
Like the song really. I personally like the song.
No,
So
yeah.
this time I didn't skip it. But when I first watched it, I was like, "Get out of here!"
well, because
I
like
yeeted it, yeah.
when I was when you binge stuff and it's not an absolute banger, like if it's not an S tier ending for me, I will skip it. Even if it's like an A tier, like this is probably either A or B tier. I throw that around.
I'd say
a
it was
lot,
B tier,
but
I just like the music. The song
yeah.
I just really like.
no, the
That's, like,
songs
probably the main
are
thing.
really nice, especially when the fish comes in, and it kind of like hits the chorus. I really liked the sound of that, but it's a good ending.
We all can't have great ones, but we can. We don't want to be.
Not every.
We don't want to be a
ending-
bad ending either.
Not every ending can be roundabout, but you know what? We try.
You know what? You're right. God, I want to listen to Roundabout.
Right, dude? That's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like they can't always be.
Wait, that's not fair. That's actually a good song.
what, Roundabout?
Yeah, that's a real
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah, no
Just
fucking
don't,
shit.
Don't even watch the ending. Just listen to the whole song.
No, like even endings, like I'm just trying to think, like Nichijo's ending, fucking
I'd listen to
fantastic
the
song. That's
I like
such a
the-
good ending. It's called
like those.
ZZZ, I think it is, but like
Dude,
as sleep.
ZZ Top.
No, but over like I don't know. This just isn't the best ending. It doesn't
I
really
think it's just
pull you
there.
in. Yeah,
It's just there.
Yeah. It's nothing special.
but it's nothing offensive either, which is
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah, I wasn't offended.
And it's not a PNG. It's not a slideshow.
fish offended me.
I love that. It's not a slideshow. It's already above like half the shit we've watched, so we're fine.
The fish still offended me though. I don't understand what the fish was about.
I don't know, man. It's probably some fucking stupid
made me
allegory
hungry.
on
South
growth.
American stuff.
Yeah,
No,
I
probably
hate.
on
Wait a
growth.
second. Wait a second.
Like growing into a person, or growing your wings, or whatever fucking bullshit life and growth is.
I'm just trying to watch anime. Anyways, the last one we're going to talk about is the... I guess it's the ending theme for episode 22, which was the last one. It's called Nada Pode Me Pagar Agora, which is Nothing Can Stop Me Now, or Nothing Will Stop Me Now. And that was... I actually have the link if you guys need to hear it, but... That was at the end of the series where Hana's like, "Oh, who's sending me this mail? Who could it be?
Yeah.
Oh,
We got a letter from Miria.
Yeah?
yeah, we got bras from Michiko. Yeah,
Yeah. Are you gonna? Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
posted the link.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
It's another. It's not. It's a continuation. I wouldn't really call it an ending as much as a insert song.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's.
I mean, the credits did roll when that song
Well, yeah,
was on,
but like
I consider it an ending-ish thing.
I don't know, man. It's good. I really like it.
It's good.
But I don't see it as an ending, mostly because it's still continuing the story while it plays. Because like if it's like at the end of something like Gurren Lagann, where they just had credits and then like a clip show, like that is an ending. But
Even if it's a black screen with music,
Yes.
that's still an ending.
yeah.
I thought it was just credits. Now we got to define.
It's a really
credits
good
again.
point.
Yeah, we got to again. We got to our definition of endings now. Has to adapt
I
with the
think-
with new shows coming in.
I feel that an ending is defined as something that A shows the credits.
Is at the end.
Yeah, it's at the end.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
technically, this one's a twofer. It's at the end of the series, at the end of the episode.
Well, see, the big thing is that it doesn't directly reflect or continue on to the story. My endings are like, if you don't watch it, you won't miss anything. So like, if you continued watching this, you wouldn't get the true ending of the show. You wouldn't. Oh.
What is an ED?
I'm trying to think if
A
we've had any
miserable
EDs like this
pile of
before.
music.
A miserable slideshow of images. I feel like we've seen at least another show with a similar kind of thing, or maybe that's just me on my off time.
No, there's definitely like some shows that do that.
But would those in the future would those be considered endings or just inserts?
I'd say still insert songs unless they use like the
like
same.
what if they use like the opening again?
Well, that's
at the
not an
end, for
ending.
the
That's
ending?
not an ending. That's just using the song. That's just using. Well then, Pino. Would you call that the opening then if it uses the same song as the opening?
No, because it's at the end, so it's an ending.
No.
Is this your wallet?
Yes.
Is this your ending?
Yes.
Yep. But this ending is also the opening.
Yeah.
Yep. I put the opening at the end, which means it's still the opening, right?
Yeah.
I'm opening the end.
Yeah,
So it's
makes
the opening.
sense.
It's an ending.
No.
This is our show can be just equated to yes and no's. I love this.
I don't know, man. It's a good song.
It's a song. Let's just say it's a good song.
It's a really good song.
Okay,
I really
wait a
love
second.
it.
What if it's listed as ending on Mal?
Mal is created by users. It is a user.
What
So
if,
are we.
What if? Yeah, we're users.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I could
Hold on,
edit
what
it.
if I
and
type in
I'm gonna log in and
is-
change it.
Yeah, wait, that's Wikipedia.
I can change my anime list. It's run by people.
Oh, you're right.
I could.
We could put a
Everything
little
is-
footnote. We could put the Funky Anime Podcast does not agree
put
with this
I
placement.
put a little one next to it. I'm like, well,
And then after little one, there's a tinier little two, which is mine. Well, actually,
well, actual. But I like it. I like the song.
it's a good song. Mhm.
I really do. I like that song better than the ending song. Like
Yes.
it's like funky. It's so good.
Some words I can't say because I'd offend my people. La 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 la.
If anyone
La,
on
la,
this
la, la.
podcast could say it, you could say it. But I'm just saying
What? I can't. No, I don't even know the lyrics. Like it's in Portuguese.
it's in Portugal. Better
Yeah,
go
I only
fly
learned
there.
Portuguese for the opening.
Oop, funny bit. But yeah, I like
Dude.
it. I like the song a lot. And then
Yeah.
it's just a show. It's just showing Hatchin going and driving and seeing Michiko.
Michiko, which was nice.
One
Yeah.
last treasure hunt.
One last
last
ride down,
Down the
the
noodle
Michiko slide.
With a baby, also.
Yeah, a child
But
that
we'll-
looks like an old man.
All the babies in this show look like old men.
Yeah.
All the kids look like old men.
I look like an old man.
That was one of my initial, like, at the very end, one of my last posts was, this baby looks like an old man.
This child looks like a very old man.
It's just low-key telling us that, hey, even though you think your baby's hot stuff, no, it's ugly. Your babies are ugly.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. You wouldn't call an old man who's bald ugly. Why would you call a little baby who's bald ugly?
Yeah. Hashtag
You wouldn't kiss your
fairness.
mother with those lips. Wait, no. That's not the right
I'd kiss you with these lips.
word. I'm filing a restraining order.
No!
But yeah, that was the opening and the ending. Question mark S?
Yeah. Opening / ending /
Which was nice, you know. This was all right. It's all right. But let's try to jump into whatever the story was.
Yeah,
anyways.
you go do that.
I got you. Don't worry. This will be quick. This will be quick. I only have 2 paragraphs.
That's what you said for Space Dandy, and we spent
I said I had
3
an
hours
essay
on it.
for that one. So no, don't worry. I've learned. Don't worry. My episodes will be shorter, even though we've already been here long enough.
Even though we've been here for a hot second.
Yeah. So Michiko and Hatchin tells the story of Michiko Malandro, who is very dangerous, but a very, 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 very attractive criminal. Who was recently, as we said before, oh dude, nice. Who recently escaped prison, and her mission apparently was to find and locate a young Miss Hana Morenos, who is apparently the son of her lover, her ex-boyfriend, whatnot. And she goes over and she's like, excuse me, are you? Yeah, that's you. Yeet! And then yeets a little girl out of the horrible, horrible, horrible home she was living in because she was raised by some foster family. Wow, that's not a good part of the show. Let's just be real. But yeah, she lived a very harsh childhood, not knowing who her father is, just being in a very abusive kind of family, and especially with the kids. Those kids were, again, kids suck. We mentioned this
awful,
kids are awful. If you're a kid, you're listening to me.
Go fuck yourself.
No, whoa. I was gonna say learn manners, but okay.
Learn manners. Never mind. Retract what I said. Learn your manners.
Redacted.
Redacted. Hey kids, go redact yourself.
But how am I supposed to know what he means if he redacted it? Redacted. But yeah, so at that point, once Michiko saves Hatchin from that life that she wanted to leave, they begin a quest. It is essentially just a quest to find Mr. Hiroshi Morenos, who was supposedly dead but out there living in the real world. It's basically a one giant fetch quest, if you want to call it that. Does that sound a little accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fetch quest. No XP at the end though.
Yeah, rip, dude. All you get is a broken marriage.
They weren't even married. Anyways,
exactly. Broken.
But on their way there, they get mixed up in Michiko's past with a lot of criminal organizations, just like Monstro, and they also get mixed up with the law because she has breaking the law. Stop there, criminal scum! You violated the law. Now I've got to say it in Portuguese.
Or serve your sentence.
Pare. No, I'm just kidding. That's in Spanish. But yeah, she gets mixed up with in a lot of the situations, and it leads for some interesting, while others some not so fascinating moments between them. And that's basically it. Like it's just one giant Catch Me If You Can movie thing, which is nice. Like I give you a simple plot, I'll enjoy it. Yeah.
At least they had a goal, unlike certain parts of a certain isekai that will go unnamed.
I actually don't remember what. Oh yeah,
Overlord.
Right. Like they had a flow.
Yeah.
Everything ended when it needed to, and I guess at least for the most part they had like resolutions for the little story arcs they had, which was nice.
Yeah. It was decently paced overall compared to a lot of the shit we watch.
Well, a lot of the shit that you make us watch.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I felt like
you two. I have never picked.
What do you
a
mean?
bad
I felt
show.
like Eurocamp took forever.
Yeah, it's because you were watching it on half speed, Pino.
Oh,
No wonder it took so
No
long.
wonder their voices were so long.
Nani.
Take a look at Mount Fu.
Sugoi. Shiny days, Atsurati Mikaze. Go my way. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Wait a second, that's the rip. God, if I was, that'd be that would be horrible.
That would be very funny. That would be such a plot twist.
Guys, I would like to redact my score.
Guys,
Oh my
we all get to redact one score at the end of the season, and we will.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to. I know which show I'm redacting.
We will review, or we will tell you the shows that we redact after this season ends, and whenever we take our short
not
break.
too far from it either.
No, we got like
Yeah,
a couple episodes. We got like 4.
It's gonna be a good one. I can't wait to have that post after party, which is just us yelling in the mic.
Amigo.
Anyways. Amigo. But yeah, that's basically the overall plot. You know, we don't have too much, like a lot of the episodes, what I'd like to describe, some of them are self-contained within like 1 or 2, while some of them have more to do with the overarching plot.
Yeah.
But nothing ever felt like it overstayed its welcome. Like, especially that the doctor episode.
The Doctor episode was fucking weird, dude. Good thing they beat the shit out of him at the end. That was fun.
So yeah, that was that was the best part. That one was so styled. Like when she was tripping on whatever it was, I was like, "Oh my god, why don't I remember this?"
Why did
Must have
I
been
get
tripping on the
trip
same
on
stuff
this?
as her.
Remember that one where they got the kid drunk?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
on
the
juice.
before.
Yeah.
I like the little dancing.
I love the placebo effect of drinking alcohol. That's my favorite.
I love. Remember the kid who shot the safe in that episode?
Oh yeah, and then
She
she
got-
fucking flew. That was really funny.
That was
Pepe's
so good.
sister. Whatever happened to her? Well, rip. Whatever.
Pepe's sister's probably, unfortunately, Lulu. I think she's dead.
Fucking rip,
also.
dude.
Pepe died too.
Unfortunate.
That ending, I forgot about that ending. I was like, where is Pepe gonna come? No, okay.
The Pepe dead.
Pepe dead, dude. Pepe Sylvia.
Pepe Sylvia. Okay, Mac. I got a lot of things here. When I was watching,
Is it Michiko and Hatchin, or Michiko to Hatchin?
it doesn't make any sense. And I keep getting these
Why
letters
did
to
the kid-
Pepe Sylvia. And then I
Why did
walk
the kid
upstairs to
fly
look
for the vault.
I looked for the vault. There was no vault there. The vault does not exist.
Oh my god. But yeah, a lot of the earlier episodes were like weird. Like
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the earlier parts.
I
of
think
This whole series kind
Well-
of felt a little surreal.
Well, I think that
but those first episodes definitely
I think
felt surreal.
because those first episodes, it's,
I don't know. Like I explained earlier, but like the first 10 episodes, I did not recall any
except for
single thing.
except for
minus
5
the
and
opening,
6.
except for 5 and 6. Obviously,
But,
Dan. Oh no, not Dan.
No, the thing is, I think that's one of the issues of having a wholly original anime, because this is not adapted from anything. So they didn't, at the beginning, they didn't have any sort of restraints that manga writers or light novel writers have to do, because when you have to start out, a manga in Shonen Jump or like write your first light novel, you have to draw them in there. And I'm not saying that you don't have to draw people in through the anime, but
Like they have to kind of pick and choose what they adapt.
Yeah, there's less that you need to do to keep you intrigued, because if you're like publishing something or doing stuff like that, you don't know when you're gonna get cut off. Because like with Shonen Jump, they will drop you in a fucking instant if your writing's not doing great. But when you have a TV deal, you have that time slot. Like that's how it is.
Yeah, you at least have a season, like
Yeah.
if that's what you got, unless something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, but
Like your animators are Toei.
oh,
That's what happened with World Trigger, and I'm upset. I think
rip, dude.
I'll make
Sad.
you watch World Trigger. Don't worry.
One day.
Yeah, one of these days.
One of these days, you'll
There's a
see
lot
it.
of garbage.
You're gonna see, and you'll be like, "Yep, that's Toei.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun."
Yep, that's them toes.
Oh,
So much garbage,
thank
so
you.
little time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta sift through all and find the bronze. Not even the gold, just the bronze.
Trying to get there.
Trying to get there.
But
No
yeah.
diamond though.
I don't know, man. The story's like weird because Pino called it the bebop of like effect, kind of.
Yeah. So
But
I wouldn't say bebop effect. I feel like it follows a similar kind of storytelling style. And when I mean bebop, I don't just mean like solely bebop. I'd also use examples like, to an extent, Space Dandy, to an extent, Samurai Champloo, to an extent, Trigun, because you have episodes that again are self-contained and solve themselves after 1 or 2 episodes, while in between sprinkling about, you have growth of the overall plot. Like in Trigun, you were like, hey, this is Vash the Stampede, but you're like, okay, Vash has got these cool powers.
Spoilers,
like,
by the way.
Like, we reviewed this last season. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Why are you starting with Michiko and Hatchin? What are you doing here?
You're supposed to start with whatever you want. There's no order.
Your opinion is wrong. Anyways,
You have to watch this like a shonen.
you won't understand the undertones.
The longer you wait, the longer you have to watch.
The characters develop.
There's so much
Don't
character
you know?
development.
Remember,
Those
Charlie,
fappers.
you don't, because you started with Michiko and Hatchin.
You fucking fool. But yeah,
Damn incels.
no, I get, because Pino, it's
You fucking
basically.
idiot.
Oh god,
It's-
I love you guys though.
I love you guys, but
Keep listening if this is your first
listening.
time. Don't worry.
No, actually,
I'm not
welcome to the shitty podcast.
But yeah, so like again, self-contained stories with the overall, like maybe halfway you get some more plot like growth or development, and then you get like the overall story ending at the end, as expected. If you don't end your story,
I would hope
Yeah.
that you get a story ending.
I mean, yeah, unless you go on hiatus.
If
or
you
stuff
if you
like
if
that.
you end your story, then if you don't end it, then you're no game, no life. But we don't talk about that.
don't remind
don't
me,
talk
movie's
about
better than the anime. I can't wait to
We'll
watch.
watch it someday.
I'll put it on my damn list. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I would call the bebop effect, or the bebop style of storytelling.
Yeah,
because
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
And again, does it do it well? It's average. It's average. I'll admit it, because again, most of the bebops and most of the Triguns, they're hits. Like a lot of those episodes are like, "Yo, I'm in," and like some of these are just like, "Huh." What?
It's just
What?
like,
You get that growth, you get that development, but you're just like, okay, Michiko, you just abandoned Hatchin for like the 5th time after you were like, I'm never leaving you behind. And I'm just like, okay,
And then at the
Why
last
did you
episode,
leave?
she's like, "Yeet,
I'm leaving you behind.
see you later, fucking idiot.
Go hang out with fat Michiko for like 2 episodes. Bye.
bye, go to the circus."
Go ride a circus ride.
But gosh.
Oh, gosh. I'm trying to watch some Jag in here. Hey, big
He's
man.
trying to watch some Jag in here.
Big man, yo, the thing about Michiko that really touched my heart. Just want to give you this replacement. Gonna want to give you this replacement Hiroshi right here.
Wow.
You've really grown.
I love that video. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I'd call the kind of story process. So like there aren't necessarily arcs. They're just events that lead up to the bigger story, which is kind of like the interclashings of many characters. But yeah,
There's not an ideal way to do any of these things. It's just an alternate approach.
yeah.
You know? And, you could even say that it works better for a shorter, more self-contained show. But I digress.
I mean, at least,
Bless you.
and again, it's 22 episodes, so like, at least it wasn't like 50 and you had like 5 pointless, or like 15 more pointless
Yeah.
episodes. Like, some of them were pointless, but at least it was just one.
Well, it all contributed to the overall
Yeah,
world building.
it's true. I mean, they developed Michiko, especially with a lot of her priorities and whatnot. They developed Hana with her independence and trying to be herself and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed the one where that little boy was falling in love with Hana. That was a good one. Like,
Oh, that one hurt.
yeah, that one hurt a
Yeah.
lot. He's like, he won't remember you by tomorrow. I'm like, oh god, does he forget
And
every
she's
day?
like, no, he'll remember.
And then
the
he's
next day, who are you?
I was gonna bring this book to someone else, but you look like that someone else.
Not you, idiot.
No, someone
Fuck
else
you.
who just looks like you, dummy. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, okay, goodbye.
Bye, fucker.
I always. What about all the time we shared?
Goodbye.
Later, loser.
puts he puts his hat on backwards, pulls out his skateboard, and says later, and then just skates away.
Eat my shorts.
Oh my god. But yeah, you have little good ones like that one. I like the whole. I know Chuck, you also liked it. The train scene, like the train, kind of like
Yeah.
chase. That was a good one.
Yeah,
with,
it's
like,
where they're
LeBron
on
James.
the trolleys.
That was fun. And yeah, you get a lot of. I feel like all the ones that were more closely meaningful to the plot were great episodes.
Yeah,
at least for those.
I like where they keep pushing forward, even if it's just a little bit. Like, you know, but when and I say this every fucking time. I say this every time. I love, like, if they do fillers and do it right, I would die for filler. Like, I just love character interaction. Like, that is the best.
Yeah.
I think maybe a good example was the episode with Jumbo, where she was like, when she was demoted and she was hanging out with like some street punk. That was like that was straight up filler.
That was a really fun episode, though. I really liked it.
But it was good.
See, that's the thing. You gotta give me a character that I want to learn about more, and then put them into an interesting situation, regardless if there's plot significance or not.
And even at the end, you get that plot significance. It's like, oh yeah, also I know where she is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like there's. It's just I like filler that gives character growth. And I know that's super contradictory because filler's supposed
even if it's a very small amount.
Because like filler, basically, it was created, as we all know, to bridge the gap between two story points that they didn't have yet. Like, they didn't have a second story point to go to. Like, Naruto Shippuden is the worst offender of this. It's like 58% filler. And
like, that's the, I mean, I guess it also depends on, like, how close the anime is to the source material.
Yeah.
Like, you have a lot of those things going on, or like if you have movies coming out, like that can affect it. And like, it's nice in this case, since this was again an original kind of story. Like,
and they didn't really have
they could add that as long as it made a connection.
Well, like even like some of the things, like we know that One Piece has, like,
okay. I don't know. They're doing interesting stuff.
I know they are. I know they are, but like, you know, with the dragon story that we watched last time for One Piece, like, that was a pretty fun filler, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was filler.
I
know.
I mean, other than when you brought it up.
I was like, yeah, that's filler.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like, oh, but that was really good.
No, yeah, that's the thing, because it puts the characters in interesting situations and have, like, a fun premise or, like, something cool to do, some issue, even if it's just something simple, like, shit, there's a fucking dragon.
What's this girl doing here?
What's she doing?
What are you doing here?
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Grandpa Ryu!
Oh,
Hadouken!
Hadouken!
Tatsumaki Seppuku!
I remember when I was with my good friend Ken. He was a bitch.
Low kick.
Oh, you're playing footsies now, are you? Ooh.
Ooh, tickle, tickle.
Played footsies with the entire island. Went back to my home island, realized it's not my home island, and footsied my way back. That point, okay, I'll admit, that was the worst part. Is like, hey, cool, mysterious island, not my home. We were already there.
Yeah.
We were already there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd much prefer something like that rather than what One Piece is doing now. I mean, I don't
Welcome
mind.
to the One Piece podcast.
Welcome to the One Piece podcast. No, we can't. That's already copyrighted.
Welcome to the Two Piece podcast.
Shout outs to the One Piece podcast. Anyways, yeah, like now what they'll do is they'll put filler within canon, and some of it's real good. Like you'll get fights that never made it into the series because Oda likes hiding stuff and storytelling stuff. But recently it's like, hey, hey, Luffy, you're going to start screaming, like for 40 seconds. And it's like, okay, cool. Thanks. At least it looks beautiful.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just, this show
you have
does
to have
pretty
substance.
decent. Yeah, you can't.
You need substance.
Like, I know I'm fucking whatever, but Naruto is really bad at it. Like, real bad, because the filler, especially when you're trying to follow source material, you can't make them learn or do anything because they need to still follow the manga or the light novel or whatever they're trying to do. But luckily with this, don't have it, and so you're able to do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly. But yeah, that's a little bit about the plot. Yeah.
That was the plot.
That was the plot. I really liked. We'll get into characters and we can talk more about it. But are we done with the overall plot? You think?
Yeah,
Seems
I think
pretty.
so.
Yeah,
I think
pretty standard.
Pretty cut and dry. You know, they search for him, they find him, and then the dude and the baby leave because the mom's still a wanted criminal, and then they go, and then they're like, ah, dang, dad left. Oops. I have a baby now. Oops. Oh no, packages. Oops. I'm gonna go find her.
They don't fit me. Oops.
Oops.
That's a lot of oops in the show.
Yeah.
Dude, did you? I remember actually a little aside. This should probably go in the miscellaneous, but like I was typing tomatoes for the longest time in the in the spoiler section for the series, and Garb was like, "Are you okay? Do you understand why I typed tomatoes now?"
No.
No. What do you mean? The whole arc with the tomatoes?
Yeah, the big fat tomato, dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about this show. What are you talking about?
That's me after the podcast.
I don't remember
What did
anything
we just
about
watch?
the podcast.
Who are you? No, but
Who is this?
yeah, there's a lot of whack stuff in there. But anyways, let's move on to characters. Which is luckily there aren't much to talk about. Like we've only got like a handful of significant people. We'll start out. We'll kick it off with Michiko Melandro. She's dangerous. I'm scared. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
I want to go
That's
home.
how I felt. She is very coarse, very.
That's a good way to describe it.
I don't know how to describe any. Like she's, without saying, I don't want to. Yeah, no, she's like mean. She's a meanie.
Well, she's been on her own, so like she kind of has to be mean. So she's hardened.
Yeah,
I
we
guess
go.
Is
She's
another way to
hard
say
boiled.
it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Delicious.
that's good.
She's an egg.
She's.
Would you like an egg in these trying times?
Well, yes. But yeah, she's apparently real good at like any type of fighting because she wins most of her battles. She's good with a gun.
And that one time that she was on the like girder and she had to pull someone up with her teeth.
Yo, that was
wild.
insane. That was a little much. She's like, we ain't losing to you. I'm like, oh,
And then
God.
the dude's like, the war god. And I'm like, yeah,
Praise be to Michiko, the war god.
war.
But yeah, she's got that brute strength. But I like her growth. It was a good way that you saw like her, like actually genuinely caring for Hana rather than just being like, hey, I just want to see your dad, kid.
Even whenever she was mean to Hana, she still did it out of love.
Right. It was good. Anytime she yelled at Hana, it was funny. I mean, not because she was being yelled at, but like the thing she would yell about, like you stank. Like when she said she straight up stank, I was like, what?
Stank, baby.
That was real funny to me.
She's telling it how it is.
Yeah, just telling you straight up.
Why are your pants up? What does it look like?
That's Satoshi.
Yeah, what a funny guy.
All right, but yeah, that's Michiko. She made a lot of enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Don't we all?
I mean, sometimes. But yeah, Michiko's something. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, she's a fine character. I don't know if she's as like sympathetic as she could have been because she puts herself a lot in these situations. It's her fault most of the time. So I'm just like,
and she doesn't learn a lot. She's like, Hana, stay here.
Yeah.
Okay, Hana, stay here. Okay, Hana, remember stay here.
stay here, please.
Okay, stay. Don't stop.
Don't.
Okay, I'll
Bad girl.
Don't stop at the
Bad Hana. Bad. Okay, I'm turning around. Hey.
Oh,
I got you. I see you.
Go back to start.
But yeah. Speaking about Hana, go back to start. Do not collect 200. Speaking of Hana, Hana is the second protagonist, kid of Hiroshi, and wow, she had it rough. The entire anime, she just had it rough.
Yeah.
Being beat, nearly being abducted, sold into child slavery, essentially. Being beat, almost being shot, getting placeboed, a lot of losing love. She's a little rough little childhood. She was only 8, right? 8 or 9? I think
I have no
one
idea.
of those ages. But like,
Sounds right though.
yeah. But she's just trying to live her life, which is good because she knows what she wants. That's about it. Yeah. She had a lot of growth, I think. But I think she grew a lot actually. She used to be very timid and like, stop. And then that last scene where she jumps on the police officer.
Yeah.
She's like, I ain't weak. Screw the police coming straight from the underground. It's because I'm small. Anyways. But yeah, she was good. Especially, I love seeing the little epilogue with her growing up. Still a very unfortunate stuff, but she was living her life and she was happy about it. So I was like, hey, that's right. Empowering. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nothing much to say about.
Yeah, not really.
Hana.
You know, it's
Again, she's another one of those she's there.
yeah. I don't know. Like, I think one of the things that really brings the show down for me is that the main characters aren't that super intriguing.
Yeah.
Because like let's scroll through what we've watched before, and I just want to like think about like, so you know, like last week did K-On! All those characters are very distinct.
They're likable. They're very likable.
And like even with Overlord, even though that show is rough, the main character is still pretty likable. You know, there's not like oh yeah, it's his fucking fault. Like no dip.
Well, he's also got a pretty easy gimmick to remember, and it's that he's overpowered.
Yeah.
Her gimmick is like,
I cut my hair.
Yeah. You know, whereas you have someone like Luffy, and Luffy just wants adventure. That's it.
He wants to be the king of the pirates. And sometimes he forgets about it.
He has his fundamentals that he sticks with, and that's his fundamental goal, along with the actual normal goal.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't really know what these characters want.
I think they're just very flawed characters.
Well,
but they're flawed and flawed. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're human, but they're just not. I guess they don't give off that kind of like
fleshed out.
Like I'm not saying that your character has to be particularly good to be likable. Like that's not. Like, even with something, like, I'm scrolling through and seeing what we got. Like in Death Note, Light. Even though scum of the earth, asshole guy, still a fucking phenomenal character to watch. Like, there's nothing like it.
You want to know what he'll do, because he's unpredictable.
But this one, you're like, okay, I know what's going to happen. She's going to threaten someone. She's going to get yelled at.
Get in trouble.
Hana's going to run away.
And even with the flashbacks, you're like, okay, we get to see how she was before. No, she's still yelling at people.
Nothing changed.
She's yelling at people. Yeah. I think you might, like, you get a little bit of it near the end, but it's not. I think that's too late. At that point, it's a little too late.
Well, because, like, you need to have that, you know, at least halfway through the series. Like, you need even a little bit of that growth, you know? Just
you don't get too much, even when she apologizes to Ivan, or I think it's Ivan. Yeah.
I love Ivan.
Like, that was a nice little, like, apology thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still a little coarse, so, you know.
Yeah, but that's, like, the thing is with that...
They're too few.
Exactly. That's the thing. It doesn't happen enough to be like, yeah. That's what she's like, feels remorseful. Like, she's trying to pay back her debts and whatnot. But instead, she just gets angry all the time. And, like, see, the thing is with... The dude, like the bald singer guy, when he was there trying to get like Michiko back, and then they're like, okay, we'll play rock paper scissors for it, and then Michiko punched the shit out of the dude. I'm like, what the fuck did you expect was gonna happen?
This is Michiko Melandro.
I'm like, okay, like why would you do that? Like,
hold up, that was rock though.
That was not rock.
That was rock.
That was not.
Her hand was in a fist.
Well, yeah, I think it was paper. the dude threw paper.
My bad. Him. Excuse me. Still, she's playing the game.
Yeah, playing the game wrong. But like, that's the thing.
They're playing slaps. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying like this.
No, I got
There's
you.
no reason for me to really root for them besides they're the main characters. There's no other reason why I'm like,
yeah.
I want to say that the side characters had more of that.
Oh yeah, the side characters are
than
way
the main
better.
characters. They had a lot more of that, which was very nice.
Yeah,
it was very nice
I love
to see.
The side
but again,
characters, but when you're
we can even jump into them.
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Let's start with Atsuko Jackson, aka Jumbo. So she is the female police officer who is tailing Michiko for basically forever. They're childhood friends, childhood delinquents. One chose the path of being a good cop, while the other chose the life of villainy. And we don't do that. Only villains do that. And she, what starts out to be like just like, ha, I'm a cop, haha, I hate you, haha, is more like a, okay, you're okay, you gotta feel like you actually genuinely care about your friend. You
Yeah.
just want her like not to be in like this messed up stuff.
Yeah, and like that's the thing too, because like you see them in the first episode, you know how she talks to Michiko, and like they get into a fight, and you're like, okay, yeah. Then you get the backstory, and then you're like, oh, she's trying to change her ways, trying to protect her in her own way, and joined it so that she wouldn't be going the same direction that Michiko went, and like
And then
that gives
showing
you,
that girl in that filler too, like,
Yeah.
hey, this mirrors Michiko. I'm trying to help her out.
yeah, this
It,
is
in a sense, kind of does too. But
like this is the thing. Your
like that's what
character-
should have happened with Michiko
Yeah,
and
Michiko
Hana,
and
but we
Hana.
got it with Jumbo and whatever her name was,
and girl number 5. But like,
girl number 5.
but the thing is, like, that's exactly right, because we don't get any of that development. Because when you can, like, put a character into one category and it stays that category for the whole time, like, let's go back to the One Piece discussion, right? So Luffy, even though yes, he's goofy, doesn't read books.
Yep.
Like,
Except that one time.
Except no, and then he didn't read it, and then he put it down.
Yeah, that's right. You're
But
right.
like, see, he like, even though he's very much naive at times, he's still like compassionate, caring, goes for his friends. Sometimes is impulsive. Like, there's nuances to the character. I see no nuances with Michiko and Hana. There's none, and you get it with the side characters. And these people know how to do it, but they don't do it with the main characters, which is the worst thing you can do. Because it's no longer like, oh, they're just incapable, like they don't know how to do this, just a rookie mistake or whatever. They can do it.
They did it. Have we seen it?
I know. I
It's the
saw
same
it in
show.
this anime, and then they're just like, what if we didn't?
But like, what if it was just a show?
What if I
What
forgot?
if it was oops?
Let me.
Oh.
So let me see here. We'll move on to Satoshi Batista real quick.
I
He is,
love Satoshi. He's a really
he
fun
was an
character.
antagonist, basically.
Yeah.
Turned like what is it called? Not protect. Like he was like
Anti-hero,
evil good,
kind of.
anti-hero. There we go. Into the series in a sense. He starts out. I believe he's the current leader of Monstro, or just his own. No,
was.
he's only he was, and then he was his own little thing. But he is a close friend of Hiroshi.
Yeah.
And I guess sworn enemy of Michiko at this point because of whatever happened in the past. And you see how brutal this man is, how strong this man is, but over time you see that he's just a regular dude. Like, especially near the end of the series, like when he when he abducts young Hana.
Yeah. Well, the thing is also like we're going back to another three-dimensional character. Satoshi, there's a moment with Shinsuke, which is another villain, quote unquote, from Monstro Preto, which was the gang that he was a leader of, and he was trying to coup him out. And like, first off, that whole scene with the shootout in the hotel and at the end, brilliant. Probably my favorite scene in the entire show. But it goes back to he catches Shinsuke, and he's like, okay. And there's a flashback to 10 years before where he's like, oh, I could hold my breath for 10 minutes. And Satoshi's like, oh, yeah, I bet you could. Like, you know.
I bet you could.
Real shit. And then 10 years later, it's like, okay, man, you got 5 minutes. And then, like,
I believe in you, man.
Yeah, and there's genuine sadness. Like, I felt
I thought
that.
you could. He's like, I thought you could do it.
Like,
He wanted to forgive him.
Yeah.
He wanted to.
and, like, that's the thing. Like, even though there wasn't, a lot of growth, but he was still sad. He was a nuanced character. He's not just an evil mob boss,
He'll take off his pants when he's sleepy.
Yeah, he's got a
That
fart.
too.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What is he doing? What does it look like he's
What
doing?
do I look like I do?
He's a grown man.
Yeah.
And he even has that kind of like, I wouldn't call it chivalry, but he has a conscience. Like what I interpreted as when Hana was about to be shot near the last episode, he jumped in front of her just to take the bullet. I'm assuming it's what it looked like, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
You did nothing but like provide her the worst experience of her life, but you still went out of your way to just jump
Yeah.
for that bullet. Yeah, which was nice.
Satoshi, good character.
I think the way he died was terrible, though. It was,
Well,
what a way to go. But like,
was
it
rough,
was,
but it makes sense.
yeah, it was just, but it was. I wished he would have at least not had to be humiliated that way.
But that's
In such
that's
a way.
how it
It's
is.
life.
You know?
That's life.
That's
That's
life.
life.
Life's a beach.
knock life for us. It's a hard knock life.
Life's an anime, and we're all the background characters.
No.
Man, if that ain't the inspirational quote of the episode, I don't know what
Guys,
is.
make sure
I'm
to
not
put that on your
inspired to end
Tumblr
it all.
blogs,
No, I'm kidding. No.
dude.
Oh my god. Put it on your MySpace page.
Guys, please add me in your top 8 friends. Todd needs to
Put
go.
us on Flickr, you know. But yeah, let's we can talk about Shinsuke a little bit. He was the real big bad of the series.
Yeah.
Ugly.
He looks like an anemone.
He looked yeah. And then when he got ran over by the car, he looked even more like an enemy.
Yeah.
An anemone.
I got a lot of enemies.
You can't sing the song right because he got hit by a car.
But yeah, like so, he was trying to overthrow Satoshi, and there's a whole big deal with that, and that was another interesting plot point. There was a dude faking being Satoshi. There's a whole like plot around it, and that's probably the more interesting plot of this whole show instead of finding the stinky dad.
Yeah, because he's stinky nonetheless, and we'll get to him. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though Shinsuke was complete and utter trash of a human, provided some of the best moments.
Yeah. He's like, oh
Like, yeah,
shit, what do I do? What do I do?
He was legit scary at points. It's like, especially when he came back, he was
Yeah.
like, I'm still alive.
Yeah, and he looked fucking crazy and shit. I was like, damn.
His, jeez, that car, he didn't hit him hard enough.
Yeah, right? You should have revved it harder.
He should have went in reverse.
Yeah, it's like a rolling pin. You gotta go over it a couple times to get it flat.
He's like, oh shoot, what did I hit? Let me go in reverse.
Oh
real
shoot!
quick.
Let me. Oh no! What I hit?
Oh, I see it now. It's nothing. Let me just drive forward again.
Oh. But yeah, like another like cool character, like another interesting, like he has his own motives and doing all that, and like a real human, like a believable character. So fun character. He's also dead, as you do with a Pino show. Half the characters die by the end.
Yeah. Let's talk about. I'm going to talk about one person for 1 second and talk about another person for more. Let's talk about Hiroshi. He sucks.
Fuck
okay,
that
next
guy.
character.
Okay.
Yeah, next character. Screw him. Feliciano, the guy who looks like Hiroshi.
I love Feliciano. He's such a
That
fun
movie star
character.
was great.
He had
Hey,
a
it's
really,
me.
he had such a shitty Southern accent. Like I could tell that the voice actor just couldn't
That's
do it that
Sanji.
well. It was Sanji.
That was Eric. I think that was Eric. Hold on, let me look him up.
Really,
I think that was Eric Valle.
that's
Hold on,
really
let me-
funny.
It's got to be because that he does that accent in One Piece for I think one of the
it's
side
Eric,
episodes.
Yeah, it's Eric Valley. That's
Hey, it's me.
yeah. Well, that's also Huey from Bakano.
And
Huey-
Incredible.
Huey Laffer.
Trunks, right?
I think he is. I can't. Yes, he's Trunks.
He's Trunks.
Feliciano.
Yeah,
Eric
he's
Vale.
Trunks. Oh, he's also Kimberly from. Oh,
Yeah, he's everywhere. This man's
he's
good.
Kimberly from Full Metal. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Okay.
He was in Darling.
He's in
Yeah.
everything.
he was Goro, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess if you're one of the Funimation people, you're just
Dude,
kind
He
of
was
hard in
American.
Shout out to
everything.
Eric.
Hetalia.
He's
Man,
cool.
I need to watch Hetalia again and enjoy racism.
But yeah, no, for the one episode he was in, best character.
Yeah, such a good character. Because like the thing is with
Hey, Gaga fans doing this all the time.
Yeah, he's like a weird, like kind of eccentric soap opera actor, and then
But he's real good.
Then
Everybody just copy him.
yeah, and then Hana smashes
Every
through
channel.
his window, and then he's like, "Oh, so you're not my dad?" And he's like, "No." And then, but then he still calls like the actual
Michiko,
and is like, "Oh yeah, I'm friends with him. Great." And then when Hana tries and cleans up, he's like, "I got people for that." And I'm like,
I got people for that. Dance with me, girl.
and then they dance, and it's like such a nice moment. It frustrates me to no end. There's so many good characters, and none of them stay. None of them stay.
Feliciano's the best.
Feliciano's such a fun character.
Yeah. Let's forget. I wish he was Hana's dad.
Honestly, dude.
God dang. Well, I mean, that's all the characters that actually matter.
There was Pepe. She died.
Pepe died. Lulu got
Sad.
yeeted. That was fun.
Lulu would eat.
Yo, the old man assassin. I thought he was a
what
pretty fun
happened to
character.
him?
He just disappeared. He was like,
Yeah, I was wondering about that because he's like, oh, let's get in the car to drive away, and then we never see him again.
Yeah, never again.
I totally.
But for the time he was there, that was fun.
Oh, he was a really
forgot.
fun character. That's fucking show. Oh my god! Like, that's the thing. Like,
We got him riled up again. High five.
well, like, there's so much potential. There's like every.
There's a baby that looks like a very old man.
I love the baby.
That was a fun.
Like,
It's a shame that had to happen at such a sad moment because it's such a funny looking baby.
well, that moment was when he was like, "Don't step on him."
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I can see. All right. It just
Oh,
that
it just
one.
hit me.
It seemed more
No,
somber.
Just hit me.
it was absolutely more somber. But I just thinking about it now. Don't step on that baby.
In hindsight, it's like,
Oh,
oh, it's a trick. Don't step on the baby.
Fooled you. But like, that's the stupid thing about this show. There's so many good characters, so many intriguing characters. Like even the fucking fat guy at the bullfight. He was such a fun character. And then he just throw him off to the side. And I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. I guess this is what I get for liking any character in any anime. Just don't use them.
Man,
This is why I watch One Piece.
Well, like One Piece has such a good cast of characters. Man.
This is why I watch Space
and
Dandy.
they all come back. You know?
Well, sometimes.
except Box. Well, even Box Boy, he came back.
Box Boy comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he screwed around with Clown Head.
That's my
I
favorite.
didn't like
his
that
name
word.
now.
Guys, welcome to the funky One Piece podcast. The FOP.
Yeah. The fop.
The FOP.
We're the clown
Fairly
heads.
Odd Parents.
We're guys. I can't believe we're the FOP cast again. But what
I think that's I think we drove our point home.
I just piss.
Side character's great.
It just pisses me off every fucking time we watch a show like this, because Pino always picks these shows. Like every.
I will
fucking time.
I will never cease.
And I will
never
get
cease.
mad every time. This is
This is what the this is the content
It's
they
not.
come
It's
for.
not even a bit though. This is just real me getting angry. I'm like, come on.
Before we get any angrier, we can move on to miscellaneous.
Not quite.
Are you sure? What are we missing?
I don't know. What's
I don't know. It seems like miscellaneous to me.
I mean, yeah, I was just gonna talk about a couple other things that I noticed. in the show.
welcome
Fine, I guess it's
to
time to
the
move on to the rating.
48th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the podcast where each contestant puts forward their choice of best girl of the episode. Duke it out for the title of Best Girl. Today, our contestants, once again, we will never be different. It's Pino, Garb, myself, and the Patreon pick. Who are you each advocating for?
I picked Michiko.
I picked Jumbo
Uh,
or Atsuko, sorry,
I picked Ivan.
and the Patreon. They picked Hana, right?
They picked Hana. They picked the
They
child.
picked Hana.
Yeah, they picked Hatchin.
So I'll be defending their honor as well
Yes.
as a Jumbo.
Hey, Garb. Go
Yeah?
with your trash character.
I like her because she's cute.
Oh, that's a good reason.
She has
That's a
anger
great
issues.
reason.
She
And-
needs to go to therapy.
Yeah, who doesn't? And you know,
Oh my God.
she's just really stubborn.
I
She's
wouldn't,
had a hard
I
life.
wouldn't trust her
okay?
with a kid.
Yeah,
The fact that I
wouldn't
trusted
trust
her-
me with
Yeah,
a kid.
yeah. I think I
So-
wouldn't trust Garb with a kid. Out of everyone, I think I'd trust Pino with a kid the most.
What do you mean? I hate kids.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
I
but
don't.
you hate
Kids are
him less
great.
than the rest of us.
Yeah.
That you got me there. You got me.
So, you know, sure, she maybe have gotten a kid drunk, and she
That
probably
placebo.
shouldn't
She's
have. But
she's violent. She is a
Smokes.
criminal. She left jail.
yeah,
She smokes. She'll
She,
die.
she went to the witch doctor,
She did believe in witchery.
yeah.
but,
Well,
but not in Nintendo
maybe-
switchery. Anyways,
Anyway, get Witcher
sorry.
3 on the Nintendo Switch right
yeah,
now.
Guys, Michiko's not great, even though she's great.
Do you like playing games from this generation
Yes.
in 120p resolution,
course.
then boy, do I have The Witcher 3 for you. Anyway, Michiko's hard-headed. She's as stubborn, probably as I am, if
Okay,
not
you know
more.
More stubborn.
right.
More stubborn.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree then. But
And
I
that's
agree.
pretty cool.
I agree that you find her great. But I think
she's bad.
Atsuko is great. Because she has a
Yeah.
fro and
Yeah.
and she's a cop.
That's
So
That's
I can,
already a really good argument.
because I can arrest both of you just for fun. She's great with the kids.
she is.
Citizen's arrest.
She'll basically go Indiana Jones with you and find treasure that won't exist. And she got cool sunglasses. What else do you need?
Monkey.
A job. Got her.
A job. Ba-dum-ba. I don't know.
I don't think there's anything bad.
She's a good character, but try and brush in that fro every morning must
mean,
be a
I
rough.
don't remember anything about
It's
her.
floofy.
So she must not have been that great.
I know,
gonna
but like
murder
that's
you.
a lot of hair. I'm just saying. Also,
Hey man,
also,
that's right though.
Also,
also. she's taller than
yeah.
you.
Doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
What does height have to do with anything?
You're short.
I'll just wear
Yeah,
heels.
what are you, heightsist?
I'm heights.
Just take some-
Absolutely.
I'll take a tree stump with me everywhere.
A little pop-up stool.
Yeah, man.
The
Just
one-
give me the booster seat.
It's the one that folds up so you can just carry it like a briefcase, but it's just a stool, and then you put it down, and then you're of average height.
Oh lord. Just tell me why you like. Who'd you
Ivan's
pick
so
again?
good because he wears a
Oh, yeah.
heart-shaped locket. He got his own fro, not as crazy.
He dressed like Luigi or Mario. I forgot if he was wearing red or green.
He dresses as Wario.
He's a Mario. He was real fun. He was a fun.
He's a really fun character that only shows up twice.
He's the nicest character.
Yeah,
too.
he's the most fun character too. He's a little bit flamboyant. I like that in a man.
And you know what? If you're going to apologize, make sure you do it right and with a smile.
Make sure you better smile. And he's just a good character and like wishes well for everyone, tries and helps, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
And he can
I agree.
and he can get you into bullfights for free.
Yeah, inside
Soup.
kitchenware.
Soup.
And the Patreon picked Hana. Now, Hana.
No one.
How do I defend Hana? I'll defend post time skip Hana.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Post time skip. Okay, yeah.
She's an independent. She's independent. She's taking care of a kid much better than anyone else took care of her. So that's already like a 101 plus.
Yeah,
Except for the
that's fair.
fact that she was like, yeet, and sold so much for my rent, I'm gonna go on another adventure with Michiko. So you know there's at least something wrong. There's something wrong there. But, you know, it's always nice to have a wild side. So, yeah, she's a good one. She's good. Thank you, Patreon.
Yeah, Hannah's
She was actually
pretty
a good
good,
character.
but she's also
She just needs better hair. That's
she
about
also
it.
just needs to stop bleeding out of her nose all the time. She's gonna die.
Hey, man. She gets that from Michiko.
She must have trained under Master Roshi.
Oh,
Hey, Michiko.
oh hey, Michiko, can I just see you now?
I'll help you find your dad for a kiss.
A slap. But yeah, if you think the Patreon is wrong, I mean, if you think our opinions are wrong, feel free to send us an email. That's about it. So I don't have any miscellaneous.
Yeah, I
Do you
really.
guys have anything?
We all watched the dub, so I really don't know what the sub was like.
Sub was interesting.
Yeah.
I watched some of the sub. It works. It's pretty good, but again, I preferred the dub myself,
Yeah.
so I watched the dub.
And it was a Funimation
the
dub,
one,
so
the one,
it was good.
The one thing that was really weird.
Just the one
Well,
thing?
one of them, one of many. All the characters had Japanese names. What the fuck is up with that?
I did not consider that.
What the fuck is up?
Not well,
Like Atsuko.
I was gonna say Atsuko's an
Atsuko,
example of
Hiroshi,
not,
Satoshi.
but
Satoshi
Like
Shinsuke. I'm gonna read down the list real quick.
There is a Pedro. I know I
well-
was talking about this earlier that there wasn't a Pedro, but that was actually the priest.
but Pepe Lima.
Pedro.
Pepe.
Well, you know, the last names are all
for
are
Pedro.
South American. You got Bastos, you got Morenos, you got
for Pedro.
Rodriguez, You got Joanna.
But there's like I don't
Pedro.
know, fucking. I'm just like, what the hell is this?
Feliciano. That's a Hispanic.
Hiroshi.
If I could ever
That
hear it.
man's Japanese.
Ivan Hime.
Satoshi. That man's
Satoshi.
Japanese. Shinsuke. That man's Japanese.
Japanese. Man, get those Japanese last names out of here.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't speak Portuguese.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That's just the deal with having a Japanese produced.
Japanese. I mean, you get that same thing a little bit with. No, actually, you don't get that with Bakano.
You don't.
Which is real good of Bakano. Anyways.
Well, thank you, Narita.
Curse you, anime.
But yeah, that's y'all ready to go into the ratings?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you bet I am.
You bet I am not gonna make it long this time.
That's
but who
a
wants to go
lie.
first?
Go, Garb.
I got mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving it a solid, plain old number 3.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Big old-
Because if a 2.5 is average, then
2.5
this
is
just a little
average.
above it.
Yeah, 2.5.
I guess that is
completely
technically an
average.
average of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like the number rating really means
Yeah, it's just
anything.
not-
Yeah, but a 2.5 still seems like
Low? Well, yeah.
size. Yeah, it's a little low.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, was it
Yeah.
really better? Was it really that worse than Kenmo Friends?
Yes.
I mean, at least that kept my attention.
At least I still remember
God.
Kenmo Friends
Oh,
2
shit.
years from when
Hey,
we
that
watched
doesn't
it.
count
Yeah.
because I
And I
was
can
watching
still hear
JoJo.
the
That doesn't
puddin'.
count.
JoJo's great too. Shut your butthole.
What the hell are
Guys-
you talking about? Oh,
When
by
I
the
watched
way,
it
ding,
on
ding, ding,
Toonami.
ding.
I think it was no.
Oh.
Actually, JoJo
Guys,
didn't come out then.
I'm gonna rate Michiko
Yeah.
to Hatchin a
Yeah.
2.9.
That's
I
fair.
That's fair, too.
I was just I actually would have rated it higher if we didn't do this whole discussion thing, because then I realized how shitty all the main characters are and how much I hate them. So my ranking dropped.
Understandable.
Wow.
My ranking for the show is actually going to be. Let's see. I think I'm rating this a 3.9, mostly because I enjoyed most of what I saw. I enjoyed a lot of the music, a lot of the OSTs, a lot of the backgrounds. A lot of it was visually interesting
Yeah.
to me. Story, like the first 8 episodes, pretty trash.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not giving it like a 4.1 or 2. But again, they did a lot of things right in my opinion, while not being so great in other ones. Not great to the extent of like it not being like not terrible. It was like there. So that's why I give it a 3.
Yeah, I like above average. Like above average.
It's
but
something, and again, it's a sleeper.
Yeah.
A lot of people do enjoy the series.
Yeah.
I feel like I enjoyed it a lot
I feel just like for
more
me.
this time.
Yeah, I just feel like for me, I won't watch this again. Like
I mean,
Yeah, no.
yeah, this is a one and done. Just like Black Lagoon.
I honestly,
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch Black Lagoon again. I've been thinking about that a lot.
We could always watch. No, we never watched the OVAs. Roberto's Blood Trials.
You could-
Trials.
you could-
We
It
could
could
do
be
that.
a FAP spank bank. That's what we can call the ones we read.
No, I like if we did one, I would like to call it a quickie, but that's something else entirely.
Oh God, what did I sign up for? But yeah, if you
They've
think
all got to be something filthy.
It's
if
not
you think my
filthy,
rating
not
is
at all.
if you think my rating should have me crucified just like last week, you can just shove it.
I can't
You can send us an email.
I can't believe Pino rated the same thing Kaon and Hatch and Miko too.
I enjoyed both. I enjoyed both equally.
We'll use it as ammunition
Oh,
later.
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
it won't be immediately apparent.
Okay, no.
But
And by immediately apparent, you won't hear it in the show for 2 episodes.
And
but
then- and
you'll,
then
you'll
we'll
most
yell.
definitely see it on the Patreon for like
Yeah.
every day. Every time I wake up, it's like, hey,
Hey,
your
idiot.
your opinion sucks.
But yeah,
I never said I hated Kaon.
I can't
They just
believe
didn't
I
enjoy
can't
this
believe
much.
he hated Kaon.
I can't believe the media is twisting my words. I'm gonna
hate the media.
I'm gonna paint my face like a clown now. But yeah, that was fun.
That's mine.
What
Yeah.
what are we doing next time?
Yeah, Garbuax.
We are watching Dobuto no
Bless
Mori, which roughly translates to Animal Forest, which we all will know more as Animal Crossing.
Oh shoot! I thought you
Oh,
meant we were gonna
guys!
watch Animal Farm.
Guys, guys,
What? Huh?
that's what we forgot. We forgot emails.
Oh yeah. Do we have any? we gotta make this quick.
Yes, we do. Give me 1 second. I need to pull up the email. I completely forgot, and then I was like, wait a second.
Dang it! I thought you were gonna forget.
Okay, so we got two. Wait, did we talk?
Shit, we got what?
No. Okay, we got 3 emails.
Oh my gosh!
Very,
Okay. Oh
because we're
wow.
very popular. One from. Did we? Okay, no, we didn't. Okay, so this first email is from.
We're prepared,
It's from
guys.
Paranga Clamp,
Oh,
and they say
Parunga?
no, not Parunga. I will grant you 3 wishes. But anyway, thank you for the leaked K-On! Episode because this was actually back before. No, this was actually sent the day after we recorded the K-On! Episode. But first, a little background on how I found this podcast. I was looking for a podcast that discussed Love Live. I typed in the keyword,
Wow,
and this show appeared
that's
on
2.
Google. And by the time I heard Chuck's
Google?
laugh, I was hooked. Came for the love,
Wow.
same for the laugh. Love laugh. As for my
Dude,
question,
love laugh.
is there any anime that you decide to give a shot just because you watched the opening? Well, do I have?
No, that's Chuck every
do
day.
I
That's
do I have
most
a
of-
that's
tile
Chuck
for
every day.
you? I could give you a comprehensive list on shows that I've watched. For example,
Did you?
Yuru
Did he-
Camp.
Did you just cut
No.
out?
I think he yeeted
No,
himself
I'm still
out of existence
talking.
because he was so excited.
No,
My microwave.
planets.
You're
You're
back.
back. We
I'm
couldn't hear
still
you for like.
talking.
Okay, you're probably
Oh, we
recording.
couldn't hear
Planets.
any
Yeah.
of it.
Trigun.
Hey, hold up. Let's each
Love
of us give one.
Live. JoJo.
Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding. We did it.
I'm
he
waiting for
still
someone.
talking?
I'm waiting for someone
Oh.
else to talk.
More.
I don't have any
I
examples.
One. My example, which would actually be one I'm watching right now. It's called Grand Blue. The opening is actually real good.
Mob
Like
Psycho.
as soon as I
Just
saw
because
it.
it's One Piece.
No, and the ending is actually real good too. If the question was any endings you would that would make you want to watch a series, that ending is great. I'll have
Hunter
to
x
link it to you
Hunter.
boys later.
K-On! Carnival Phantasm.
Chuck really likes watching
Guys,
OPs
I
and then
love
watching shows from there.
openings. But yes, stay awesome, guys. Thank you so much, Paranga Clamp, for your email. And then we got 2. We got
God
one
bless you.
from Sadie that says, "If I'm hungry, what should I do?" Sadie, I think you should eat.
Eating is a good idea.
Human food.
That's a good idea. Sustenance.
And then
Consume.
guess what? Guess what?
What?
We got one more.
fuck you, Pino?
We got our favorite segment ever made. Our undefeated champion. Fuck you, Pino. Welcome to the game. Remember,
Wow.
we haven't played this in a hot second. So remember, Garb can interject at any time. Pino must. We're trying to find a character that was sent in for Pino to guess. Garb can interject at any time. Pino has to answer after each.
Each guess
description.
is each clue.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. First.
Okay, I'm ready.
Each clue.
First, this is a woman.
Oh man. Okay. Why'd you say it like that? Is that a hint?
No.
Okay,
I just have bad words.
I don't know. Just any woman.
Pick a hot one. Pick an ugly one.
Pick a Lady
Pick a
Coke.
cheap one.
Princess Peach.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, this character has blue hair.
Blue hair. I'm Hatsune Miku.
No,
A
this
launch.
character is also wearing blue clothing.
Juvia from Fairy Tail.
Yeah!
Yay!
Undefeated champion.
Undefeated. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What? That's the
Undefeated.
sound of me not losing. Not even once.
Not
First try. First try.
That was the first try, man. Impressive.
First try.
But yes, now
try.
that we are done with emails, now we can close out the show.
All right. Well, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Next time we're gonna watch Animal Crossing, which is real fun.
Yeah. Find something easy,
Yeah.
which will be nice.
Easy and squeezy.
Yeah.
The guy who got too tired of dancing samba. Well, that's Garb. He's on the floor right now.
Oh, I danced too much. Danced my heart out.
Dang.
Now to sleep.
Oh, there he goes. The guy who just ran out of gas in his motorcycle after popping too many wheelies. Well, that's Chuck.
Oh man, I ran out of gas for popping too many wheelies on my motorcycle.
And the guy who forgot how to speak Portuguese after the intro. That's me. That's Pino.
Hey, Pano.
Adios.
Adios, amigo.
Amigo.
Guys, make sure to tell your mom you love her. We'll see you guys next time on the Fucky Anime Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.
End the podcast. My final message.
Goodbye.